Hey beauties, welcome back to my channel. Today I have another exciting episode of Trial Tuesday where I get to try one or more new products for you guys. I have the brand new Blush Butter Balms from Summer Fridays and the brand new lip glosses from Rare Beauty. I think we're going to have some fun with these. So if that sounds like fun to you, please stick around. Please also like this video, leave me a comment down below, and subscribe to my channel. All right, let's get this party started. I am so excited to try out these Blush Butter Balms from Summer Fridays. We all know and love the Summer Fridays Lip Butter Balms, but these are for the cheeks, and I'm so excited to try these. These look gorgeous for the summer. Let me show you the two shades that I picked up. So this is the packaging. Very pretty, very sleek. That's what the back looks like. So I picked up Soft Strawberry and Toasted Terracotta. So this is Soft Strawberry, and as you can see, it has a beautiful balmy consistency. And this is Toasted Terracotta, which looks absolutely stunning. And look at that texture. I'm so excited to try these. All right, let me swatch these for you. Ooh, the texture is so balmy. So that is Soft Strawberry. Beautiful. And this is Toasted Terracotta. It almost feels wrong to like dig into these because the texture is so pretty. They look so pretty in the pan. So this is Toasted Terracotta and Soft Strawberry. And before I try these on my cheeks, I do want to show you a couple of comparisons to some very popular products. So this right here is from Haus Labs. This is the Color Fuse Glossy Blush Balm in the shade Glassy Cinnamon, just so you can see the luminosity and the pigment. So that's Haus Labs right there. This right here is from Merit. This is the Flush Balm in the shade Lusitano. And even though these are all picking up very shiny on the camera, I would say this is not nearly as a balmy texture as the Summer Fridays, and it's definitely less pigmented. And finally, this is Rhode. This is the shade Sprinkle in the Pocket Blush line. This is probably most similar to the Rhode blush as far as the texture and the level of pigment. I just wanted to give you a comparison of all these. So this is Haus Labs, Rhode, Merit, and Summer Fridays, which conveniently, I have reviewed all these products in different videos on my channel. So please finish watching this review first, but if you feel like hearing any of my thoughts on any of these other products, feel free to go to my channel and check out those videos there. Okay, so let's try Soft Strawberry first. And this I'm just gonna apply directly to the cheek and then brush it out. See that luminosity? Oh, this texture is so beautiful. Actually, no, on this side, I'm just going to blend it out with my hand so you can see how this applies. What I would imagine is kind of similar to the Rhode Pocket Blush. I think this is a very portable blush that if you wanted to throw it in your purse and just bring it with you to freshen up, this would be perfect for that. And this is supposed to have skincare. So it has ceramides, it has hyaluronic acid, it's free of parabens and sulfates and all those things. So this is supposed to be infused with skincare as well as makeup. Okay, so that is Soft Strawberry on the cheeks just using my hands. I love how luminous that is. Look how beautiful that is. And again, you can really have a lot of fun with building this up. You can get your desired level of pigment. These are pigmented, but you can definitely build these up. Oh, so pretty. And I'm just going to take a brush and just dab that a little bit. And this is the Nikki LaRose N17 brush. It's Soft Strawberry. On the other side, I'm going to go in directly with my brush, put it on this side of my cheek so you can see how that applies. Okay, so just going to tap that with my finger just to move it around a little bit. I will say that if you're using a brush, it does get a little bit messier. So maybe going in with your fingers and then using the brush is the best way to go, because I feel this way you lose a little bit of control over the product. It's just a little messy, but that's a mistake on my end. Just going to dab that a little bit more. And normally I would not apply this much. I just want you to see how much you can build it up. Okay, so just taking this off a little bit. It's a little bit too much. And just taking my foundation brush and just going along the edges. If you've watched any of my other videos, you may know that I always put too much blush on initially and then have to go clean it up. So I don't think that's a reflection of the product. It's just a reflection of me. Filling it in just a little bit. Okay, so that is Soft Strawberry. I think it is absolutely gorgeous. I think it gives the skin such a beautiful luminosity. It's buildable. It is very pigmented, but definitely buildable. And you can move the product around if you make a mistake like I did. Just take your foundation brush, clean it up a little bit, and you're good to go. So I do recommend going in with your fingers to the product itself and then putting it on your cheeks and then either using your fingers to blend it out or a brush. I would not go directly in with a brush because you don't have control over the product and you make a little bit of a mess in the pan. But I absolutely love this. I think the color is beautiful for summer, and I'm just really impressed with the level of luminosity it has and the healthy glow that my skin has with this. So really, really happy with this, and I think it's such a great size to just throw in your bag, go out the door. If it's something you want to refresh during the day, this is a very convenient size. So I'm really in love with this formula, and I'm excited to try the other shade that I picked up. Moving on to Toasted Terracotta. I'm going to learn from my mistake and not put the brush directly into the pan. Because that's what we do in life, right? We learn from our mistakes. Taking a different style of brush. This is a Sephora cheek brush. A little bit more. That is gorgeous. And again, I just love how buildable these are. Just a beautiful sheer wash of color. But it just brings such a healthy glow to the skin. Okay, so again, a little bit more than I would normally wear, but I did want to show you how much you can build it up. Let me get a little bit closer. So if you are wearing a glowier product underneath, this will definitely allow the glow to come through. And if you're not wearing a glowy product underneath, this will definitely add some glow to the skin. So I absolutely love this. And this shade is to die for. Beautiful. And on this side, I'll put it on with my hand and then shear it out with my hand as well so you can see how that applies. So creamy. Literally feels like butter. Hence the butter balm. So a little bit heavier on this side, a little bit more sheer on this side. This is probably more how I would wear it. But I think this is a beautiful shade, especially for the fall coming up. It's not here yet, but it will be here before we know it. And I think that this is just a beautiful shade for that season. But you could also wear it for summer, but I think for fall, this is perfection. Okay, just gonna build it up a little bit more and buff it out with the brush. And just taking my foundation brush again and just going around it just to perfect the look a little bit. And these retail for $26 and they come in 6 shades. I think for $26 you can't go wrong. Just a beautiful, healthy glow to the skin. I love that these are portable. It's very easy to just put this in your pocketbook and freshen up during the day if you need to. I think it just lets whatever glow you have underneath come through. And if you don't have a glowy product underneath, this will add that healthy glow to your skin. I love these for summer. And I think this shade, the terracotta shade in particular, is going to be perfect for fall. So really happy with these. I love the way these look. Let me know in the comments down below what you think. And the verdict for this Summer Friday Blush Butter Balm is a must buy. If you love a dewy look. So I happen to love a dewy look. I love a healthy glow to my skin. I love buildable coverage in a blush. So for me, these are a must buy. But if you're somebody who likes a blush that sets down, a blush that gives a more matte look to the skin, a powdery look, you may not like these, but I, for one, think they're a must buy. I'm absolutely in love with them. So let me know in the comments down below if you're planning on picking up any of these shades. If you're interested in the product, tell me in the comments below. And the next part of this Trial Tuesday comes from Rare Beauty. These are the Positive Light Luminizing Lip Glosses. Retail for $20 and they come in 6 shades. So the last thing that any of us makeup lovers need is another lip product, but here I am presenting to you another lip product in 3 shades. I could not resist picking up this icy blue color, and then I also picked up this peachy shade and a more brown rose gold kind of shade. The blue one is called Dazzle. The peachy one is Beam. And the last one is Spark. So this is the packaging. And these are supposed to have a prismatic effect where you have a lot of sparkle and shine. They're not supposed to be gritty in texture, but just give you a beautiful, shiny, sparkly effect on the lips. They're not supposed to be sticky, and they have a nice peach smell. So let me swatch these for you. And I'm going to put on a couple of coats of each one so you can see how they build up, and then I will try them on for you. Okay, so the first one is the Dazzle shade. That's that light blue. The middle one is Beam, and the one on the bottom is Spark. So let's start with Dazzle. So pretty. And it does have a nice peach scent. And the applicator is a really nice size. Okay, so that is Dazzle. It is a beautiful topper if you're wearing lipstick and you want something with a little shine, a little sparkle. I think it does make my lips look very plump, actually. And there's no, tingling sensation or anything uncomfortable. It's very comfortable to wear. That peach scent is really beautiful, very classy, very fun, very fruity. And I really like the way it looks. And it's not sticky. It's not gritty, even though it has sparkle. So I really like it. So now I'm going to remove Dazzle and try on Beam. Okay, so let's move on to Beam. I'm so excited to try this shade. I think this is going to be perfect for summer. See how much more plump my lips look just by putting that on? They're very shiny, very hydrated. And it's a very comfortable gloss. It's not sticky. That peach scent and that peach flavor is really pretty. Okay, so now moving on to Spark. Okay, so this is Spark. And I absolutely love this shade, especially with the Terracotta. This combination is, it's giving beautiful, as the kids would say. Because I'm no longer a kid, but that's okay. If that's the way to say it, it's giving beautiful. It's absolutely a beautiful combination. A feeling that these two products would go together beautifully, these two shades in particular, and I absolutely love the combination. I think that my lips look so plump with this shade. I love the level of shine that it has. It has a beautiful sparkle to it. The camera's really not doing it justice. But I really love this, especially for the fall months coming up. This is going to be perfect. So let me give you my final verdict on these lip glosses, and then we'll wrap this thing up. So my final verdict on these new Rare Beauty lip glosses is, it's a partial verdict. As to count 1, which is the shade Dazzle, this is a must buy. First of all, this is just the prettiest shade of blue. I know we're not supposed to buy things only for the packaging and for the aesthetic effect, but come on, look at this shade of blue. This is gorgeous. Plus, it's a beautiful topper shade. So either if you're looking for just a clear gloss with a little hint of sparkle and a lot of shine, this is great. Or if you're looking for a good topper for lipstick, this is great as well. But this is definitely a must buy in the shade Dazzle. And this is also a must buy in the shade Spark. I think it's a beautiful color. The pigment is great. It makes your lips look very plump. It's perfect for the upcoming fall months. Absolutely love it. So this is definitely a must buy for count 2 in the shade Spark. And on count 3 in the shade Beam, the jury's still out. This is a beautiful color. It's a beautiful peach shade. It went on flawlessly. It did make my lips look plumper, but it's kind of just a typical color that you would get for a lip gloss. I would bet good money on the fact that if you probably looked in your makeup drawer, you would see a shade similar to this. So I do have to try this out a little bit more and see how it wears, see how I like the color throughout the day. But it's a beautiful shade, don't get me wrong. It's just something that I think is kind of typical for lip gloss. It's not something that was really outstanding to me like these shades were. So the jury's still out on this, and I'll let you know in a future video what I think. But that is my verdict for these Rare Beauty lip glosses. Okay, so that wraps up this week's episode of Trial Tuesday. I had so much fun playing around with these great products from Summer Fridays and Rare Beauty. I cannot get over these blushes. I'm going to try not to pick up more shades, but I can't make any more promises because the formula is amazing. And these Rare Beauty glosses were so much fun to play around with. The shades are beautiful. The finish is great. So I had a great time today. So leave me a comment. Let me know what you think. Are you planning on picking up any of these products? Do you have any questions about these products? I want to know all about it. Leave me a comment down below. Please also like this video and subscribe to my channel. I really would like to grow this community of beauty lovers, and I would love for you to be a part of it. So thank you so much for your time. Thanks for watching today, and I'll see you in the next one. Bye-bye.